Well, top of the morning to you. Today is April 2nd. It's Sunday, day 16 on the Appalachian Trail. And today we're going to go from Ice Water Spring Shelter either to Tri-Corner Knob Shelter, which is 16 miles, or Cosby Knob Shelter, which is 21. I really want to try the Cosby Knob Shelter at 21 because that gives me a 10-mile day tomorrow to get into Standing Indian. Was it Standing Indian? No, Standing Bear. Standing Bear Hostel. And I called Standing Bear Hostel from the Fontana Village, and they said they don't take reservations. And talking with a lot of the other hikers around me, it seems to be a very popular destination. So if I can do the 21 to Cosby Knob Shelter today, I think I'll beat most of them in by only having to do 10 miles tomorrow. Alrighty. Last night was freezing cold. It got real cold last night. But I did see the sunrise. I didn't bother to take a picture of it because I know my camera, especially with the trying to balance the brightness, it's terrible. But it was beautiful. And then I've been hiking pretty much in a winter coat, hat, and gloves. This is probably the first time. Usually once I get going, I take the winter coat off. But it's got to be below freezing with a 20-mile. Sorry, piece of gorp in my throat. With a 20-mile-an-hour breeze. So I don't know what that does for a wind chill. But anyway, my hand's getting cold. I gotta get my gloves back on. Talk to you later. It's absolutely stunning. Mountains as far as the eye can see. This would make it some kind of a cool shelter here. I mean, you could actually, it's pretty lovely. You could almost put a sleeping pad and a sleeping bag right in there. I wonder how waterproof it is. This is the Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. I'm recording it because there's nobody here. I stopped to use the privy and have my lunch here. But this way you get a basic idea of what these shelters are. Most of them in the Smokies are these beautiful stone shelters. And you can see it kind of has a little bit of like a lighter material from the roof. Lets skylight in. And basically this is probably this has got to be quite a few people. I'd say 14 at least, 14 people. And you can see they've got a fireplace. And at the last shelter we were at, they had a fire going. And then it's got some seating. This is kind of like an area where you're not supposed to cook because you're not supposed to cook in the shelter, but where everybody does. And then these are to hang your packs on so that the mice don't get them. And I've seen some people actually have little can tops to try to keep the mice off the packs. This is actually a pretty nice setup. And then over here, we have the water source. And here's a little pipe there, spitting out some water. That's the water source. And then over here is the privy. I guess you can kind of see it there. I'm not going to go inside. Basically, it's just a seat that just drops down into an open pile. Oh, and then the bear hangs. Yep. So this is what the shelters are like in the Smokies.